Tyler Higbee has gone on IR, but what is next for the LA Rams? We're going to get into it. Before we do, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Also, be sure to follow me on all social media at JKBogan, including Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Kick, and Twitch. And in addition to that, just want to let you guys know that today's sponsor is Brunt Workwear. It's the holiday season. I just want to be comfortable wearing boots when I go out. It's cold, right? That's just how I feel. And luckily, I got some awesome ones that I can throw on and feel comfortable in and look good in from Brunt Workwear. Brunt sent me the Marin waterproof boots, and they are so comfortable, and it's great, especially when it's snowing outside. Brunt was tired of all the workwear brands out there cutting corners. You just work too hard to be stuck in uncomfortable boots that don't hold up, so they built something better. Boots are insanely comfortable and built for any job site, or if you're like me, just walking around during, winter, right? Right now, for a limited time, my viewers can get $10 off at Brunt when using the code JKB at checkout. Just head on over to bruntworkwear.com and use code JKB, and you're good to go. Could be a really nice gift for the holiday season, especially for somebody that likes wearing boots, whether they need to for their job or they just like to keep their feet just a little bit warm, especially the waterproof ones during the winter. All right, so Tyler Higbee is going on IR like I talked about. He's in a contract year. He heads to IR. He's not going to be eligible to come back until the Seattle game. Sean McVay believes that both he and Rob Havenstein should be back by then, potentially. Higbee has 20 catches out of 29 targets on the season for a tight end high on the team, 190 yards and 2 touchdowns. Higbee has played 9 games this year and has 188 pass snaps and 129 run blocking snaps in this one. Higbee is the lowest graded of the 4 tight ends, which is worth mentioning in the receiving game. However, he's second only behind Davis Allen in run blocking. Higbee leads the Rams tight ends with 190 yards, as I mentioned, so he is some sort of loss here, although even if he's not what he used to be. It's a bummer. The all-time leading Rams tight end is dealing with an ankle injury and is going to miss at least 4 games. But here's the deal. Like the Rams did with the Puka Nacua injury, every injury you can get some sort of opportunity out of it. Davis Allen has been blocking his ass off, not talked about nearly enough, and hasn't been utilized as much in the passing game lately, but perhaps that is going to improve now with Higbee on the pine. In addition to that, Terrence Ferguson, the rookie second-round pick, who I think I've talked about way too much at this point, Rams fans, including myself, are begging for his usage to move up the rungs. And this could force the Rams' hands, as Ferguson is the most explosive tight end on the roster. Colby Parkinson has touchdowns in back-to-back games and looks like he's more comfortable in the offense this year than last year. I think Colby can thrive, to be honest with you, as the go-to tight end all around if the Rams do choose to depend on him. Could the Rams be scared, though? And this is the question people are asking. This is what fantasy football analysts are thinking. Hey, Puka Nacua's value has gone down since they went to 13 personnel. Could he actually be a more fantasy-relevant receiver now with Higbee out? I'm not going to say no. But I am going to say I don't think that they're going to stop running the 13 personnel grouping. I don't even think they're going to get rid of it the way on the level that they were running it at. They didn't shy away from running it when Higbee left the game. They made a quality pickup in Nick Muse, who I've talked about, good athlete, strong blocker, added him to the practice squad. Smart move, by the way, Rams. So they can elevate him on Sunday if they so choose, or add him to the 53-man roster, and they would have 4 tight ends. And they could still run 13 personnel without the worry of not having another. I'm expecting to see Nick Muse suit up on this Sunday. The Rams continue to use 13 personnel, and I'm also expecting Colby Parkinson to continue to build the rapport he's been building with Matthew Stafford. One thing is for sure, mark down tight end as a position the Rams could start drafting every single year, because there's no reason this 13 personnel grouping shouldn't be here to stay under Sean McVay. So, that said, Tyler Higbee out for 4 games, insert Colby Parkinson. He had an opportunity last year. It was very disappointing. He just was never able to really look like the tight end maybe we were all hoping for. That said, he looks like a different player this year. He looks more confident, he looks more comfortable, and he's been more reliable, not dropping passes when he's wide open. It's amazing what happens when you don't drop passes when you're wide open and Matthew Stafford's throwing you the football, especially the no-looker against the 49ers. So, say what you will. I understand a lot of people aren't going to like hearing that and say, well, I'd rather have Ferguson. I understand, but I think they're going to rely on a veteran. This is a Super Bowl team. They're going to rely on a veteran in Colby Parkinson to lead the way. Doesn't mean the other guys won't get theirs, but I expect Colby Parkinson to be considered tight end 1 as long as Higbee's out. That said, if you think for a second Colby Parkinson is going to get all the touches, then you haven't really been paying attention. I think Davis Allen is going to get more run in the receiving game, but now the signs are there. The universe is trying to tell you something, Sean McVay. Terrence Ferguson should be ready to go. He needs to actually be utilized in 13, in 11, in 12 personnel. Start utilizing Terrence Ferguson. That simple. This is an opportunity for him. It's late in the season. He barely got any action. He didn't even get a target his way against the Seahawks after the game where he, I believe, had the most targets of the entire season against the 49ers. You don't want to force the ball to him, but naturally, there's no reason why he can't get 5 to 6 targets a game. I hope this Sunday night against the Buccaneers, they spread it out, but they get Ferguson involved in a big way. I'm excited to see what they do, but I will say this. If you're expecting the offense to fall off because Higbee is out, you're expecting the tight ends to fall off, you just have not been paying attention. It's not an indictment on Tyler Higbee, the player, but it's more so this is a well-oiled machine of an offense. And when you have Matthew Stafford in charge of it and Sean McVay, you're in really good shape. So I'm excited to see what Parkinson, Davis Allen, and Terrence Ferguson do, as well as Nick Muse this Sunday. I don't expect Muse to play a ton, but I think he'll suit up. That said, keep an eye on 13 personnel for the Rams. It's not going anywhere, regardless if people want it to or not. But those are my thoughts. Let me know in the comments section below what you guys think. Also, be sure to check out my other sponsor of the channel, of course, Sleeper. You can get a 100% bonus match up to $100 using my code JKB. And of course, you can get a $20 free entry. The link is going to be in the description below. Same thing with Brunt. Both are JKB. Be sure to check them out. Get in on the action. And I will see you guys in the next video. Take care, folks. Later.